What's up, guys? Today I am going live, and this is gonna be a confessional of a highest self coach. So, I've gone through so many different things, learning how to trust intuition, and I want to help you all as I'm streaming live to really feel the energy of how to truly trust. I want to deliver so much value through my live today that you're like, oh my God, like I needed to hear this. Wow, Dasha is the person that's going to help me come online. Because the thing is, it's about every cell in our body coming online. Because I want to show you how hard it is when you're playing by yourself. And I want you to have the systems, that you can implement from your highest self, so that way you can dance on the beach, right? And you're making money on autopilot. Like, I want you to have all of this freedom, because it pains me to see people struggle like I used to. And like when you don't have a system, right, you think that you have to do it the hard way. Because how many of you have gone through school, right? And school is all about like work hard, like work yourself to the motherfucking bone. Like, but then what? People wake up and they're like 65 years old and they've worked themselves to the bone. And what do they have to show for it? But a bunch of exhaustion. So don't be the person that gets exhausted, that's living a life that is making someone else's dream come true. Like, I am here for you. Like, I know how painful it is and the struggle of trying to figure this out on your own, right? Like, to overcome the limiting beliefs that we have in our minds by ourselves is difficult. But if we could just allow ourselves to dream of that new state, to dream of the new reality, right? Like the fly. There's this amazing story about a fly that Aileen Wilder taught me how to tell, because it's all about stories. It's all about transforming our emotions, believing in a new reality, and a new possibility, putting on that suit. Like, she was talking about a fly, and it comes from this U-squared book, you guys. Like, and there's this fly that is going into a window because he sees the light and he wants to get out, and he keeps bumping against that window, trying the same thing over and over again, but it's not working. When it comes to money, transformation, relationships, like, how many people that are working hard, but there is no result? Like, the money in the bank account does not change, The relationship is not magnetized, and you feel like you've done all these things to transform yourself, but you still feel like you're banging on the window because you're not seeing that external thing that you really desire, right? So this fly is banging on the window, and lo and behold, just a foot away, there's an open door. And what does it mean? It means that there are people that can help you. But sometimes you're like in your own way. But there's, like, say it with me, there's an open door. Like, there's an open door. There is an open door. Like, and from Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill says that there's 16 characteristics of highly effective people who become successful. And a few of those is having that mastermind team, is having the people that will help you multiply your impact, because you don't know what you don't know. Saying yes to going fast is another one of those characteristics. Is like being decisive in nature, like decide and go. Because God is going to create miracles for you when you're in motion, right? Like, not when you're sitting and thinking about it, but when you are actually being about it. God's going to make things happen for you, because you got to learn how to do the things that you're uncomfortable doing, right? And then show up for your people, right? So be decisive. Have that mastermind team, right? Make decisions fast. Jump before you know. Don't let your mind and logic get in the way, because how many of you have had like so much education and have watched so many people on the outside, right? Like, so then we start mimicking what other people are doing at the expense of our own soul. Don't be the person that's mimicking others, right? So many people have an idea for how we should live, But the reality is, the only person that can form a relationship with God with consciousness that really trust and surrender and be your fully authentic self is you. And if you let the noise of others and their expectations to use your energy, to use your space without an even exchange, right? Because we have so many people in our lives that want things from us. They want our time, they want our space. But you have to ultimately learn how to check in with yourself, with your highest self, and create space for you to hear your intuition, to trust your highest self, to create things, to be coached by people that you are actually, making magic in your world. That you're not just talking blah, 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 that you are creating together. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so important to learn how to use your time right and stop caring about what people think, even if you love them, because you came here to make you happy. To elevate, to learn to trust God, your intuition, your highest self, one consciousness source, something that is so much bigger than you, that's navigating you. But with the noise of others, you can't trust that highest self. You can't build that relationship with God, which is ultimate freedom, when you're listening to other people's expectations and trying to please them. Are you guys catching this? Like, for the longest time, like, the ideas of others or wanting to help others, especially family members, gets in my head. And it's like remembering in that moment when you're having that conversation that is running underneath the surface, that's coming from your I am. That's your identity. It's the actual conversation that's running underneath the surface. To shift that conversation, right? Back into what you're doing and why you're doing it. For your highest self, for the connection you have with God, right? Because if you can shift that I am conversation that's running in the surface when you're going to the bathroom, like doing whatever, like running, like just the conversation that's happening in between that you're not even aware of, if you can shift that, if you can set up the groundwork to shift that, that's where embodiment comes in, right? And I talk about this in my 60-minute masterclass. You guys have to go watch this, of how a book actually, it becomes the engine of your highest self-identity embodiment. And when you have this engine and you understand your movement and you understand your blueprint and how to communicate with clarity for yourself to step into your highest identity, because the book is just you stepping into your highest identity. Like, you know how like we have glimpses of like our highest, time that feels so juicy. Hi guys. And like sometimes that juiciness doesn't last and we're like, whoa, how can I make this feeling last? Where I'm like fully connected and I trust and I laugh and I feel like a kid. And that's what I invite people to do. Those that resonate with me is how to make this feeling last. To use embodiment tools like a book is to make this feeling where you're connected to God last. Because it's like you ground and grow roots. When you're creating something bigger than yourself, people call this legacy, right? It's like you're creating this signature in space. And it talks back to you. So your book is like your highest self on steroids that becomes embodied. Like your highest self officially moves in. When you create a book and you say yes, but also like when you create it the right way. And I'm so obsessed with books, libraries. How many of you like are just obsessed with books like I am? But if you haven't created books yet, it's a whole new story. It's one way to read it. It's another one to create it that makes you become the person you've always wanted to be. Like, how many of you are like catching this? So this week, actually, every day at 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern, I'm showing up and showing you in 60 minutes how I do this, how I help you learn how to believe in a new reality. Like goodbye corporate, hello conscious. How to live unapologetic, be fully authentically expressed, like really make your life a dream every day. So money comes in so many different ways when you set up the systems for it without you, so you can have fun. Like, let go of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to struggle. You don't have to try to figure this out on your own. You just gotta say yes to the right person. So if you're hearing me right now, come watch this class. It's a transmission. It's going to help you shift into what you believe about this reality. Like, I want you to play, and I want you to get paid while you play. And like, come on, if I can allow you to just like feel this fire right now and catch it, and you come watch the class, you see how the book becomes the foundation, the engine, when your vision's clear about your movement, how to allow your highest self to permanently be you through the action that you take. Because 2/3 of the word God is go. You receive the miracle by creating the action, by taking the steps that are so uncomfortable, not by being in your head and thinking about it. You guys catching this? So then I show you how the book becomes the engine, how you embody your highest self through the process so you can be unfiltered. And then how to set up a system, right? With high ticket offers where you sell your wisdom, when you learn how to stack it up and provide invitations to people, right? To quantum leap, to achieve results faster with you, with the things that you have mastered and you've been obsessed with, to get into this momentum, right? And then how to put it all into an automated flow, using AI, using videos, so you can be free, dance on the beach, travel, do whatever you want. Your system can be your effing slave. You didn't come here to be a slave to the system. You came here to let your system be the slave for you, so you can get paid while you play. Imagine you realizing this, you playing full out, you saying yes. You creating a system so you can hang out and have fun while your bank account is booming because you created it from your body, from your best self. It's possible and it's necessary. The American dream, or if you're watching this from abroad, is very alive and thriving. And this is your moment to say yes. Go all in. Go to Dasha.love, watch the class, book a call with me, and see how fast we can implement this highest self system, right? To help you embody your authority and really install it onto your beautiful operating system, which is your body. You guys, I struggled for so long to create this, and now I'm delivering it to you on a silver platter. So I love you all so much. I'm going to be going live a lot more now that I'm getting nicer lights tomorrow also. I just want you to know you're not alone. This is your time. Go sign up for the class and see how fast we can make magic happen. This is magic money era. This is your safe to be seen era. This is your millionaire era while being fully expressed, unapologetic, wild, crazy, and sometimes peaceful, and all of it. Because I feel you and I know you and I love you. So let's get into momentum together and help others quantum leap, realize that a new reality exists. And we can shift together, right? Decide fast. Don't be the fly that's banging on the window by yourself. Reinvest again. Say yes again. Even if you've been burned, the dots will connect later. Okay, I love you all so much. Dasha Love, highest self system, highest self podcast, highest self coach coming through to you, to a city near you. And online, I want to touch your soul. I want to lick your heart. I want you to remember that you are a chocolate-covered strawberry and we are rolling around in chocolate-covered mud. This is the dream. This is the love universe. Let's make love to the universe together. Go to Dasha.love, click the link somewhere around here, or click the link in my bio. I'll see you on the inside, and I love you. And you got this. Like my tattoo says in the back, you were given this life because you're strong enough to live it. And this too shall pass wherever you're at. Right? Love you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow. Over and out. Make sure you kiss every cell and smile at every stranger. It's a big deal. The little things matter. I love you.